Hi guys, from not so sunny Sydney today, but yeah, just thought I would touch base with you regardless of the weather and to share with you something that I noticed with a client this morning and wondered if it was something that you notice within yourself or with those that you work with too. And that is when an inspired idea comes to you, let's say for example a book or something that you will have to step up in order to put it out there, produce and put it out there. What I noticed with this client was, a very familiar sort of reaction, if you like. Both one that I noticed that I've done for myself, within myself, but also what I see happening now working with the solutionary group. And that is, what is it that starts to irritate and that can become a bit of a distraction is part of the reason or part of what it is that you're here to be putting out there, if that makes sense. So I'll just clarify. So in particular, this person does have a feeling about equality in the workplace, and it's been bugging her, and I was saying to her, yes, you could go into the usual sort of battle and argument about what that is and try and equalize everything. But of course, that doesn't work. All we need to do is look at the current circumstance, the current way in which the world is run, the old paradigm, if you like, and fighting fire with fire or trying to just do the opposite of what is happening doesn't end up being sustainable, and it doesn't come from the heart, and it doesn't feel good, doesn't resolve anything. And so, as I suggested to her was, if you take out all of that sort of angry activism energy of, fighting for the low, for the small dog or whatever it is, whatever that expression is, excuse me for a minute, the underdog, that's the one, that there is something very powerful. It's come to you. That thing has come to you. That irritation is within you because it's a part of what you're here to put out there. And when I suggested this to her, you could see the uncomfortableness, which is a key thing. It's got to feel a little bit out of your reach. It's got to feel a little bit like, oh gosh, am I really the one to do this? Am I really the one to put this out there? And, and that's the growth edge. That's the edge. That's where creativity lies. That's where the work lies. That's where, in terms of us working on our edge, knowing that as a solutionary, as anyone putting themselves out there, you learn to get used to the discomfort. You use the discomfort, you use the friction to inform you of where you're best to place your energy. So I just wanted to put that out there and to offer it as a point of discussion if you'd like to sort of add some comments down below, and I'd love to interact with you and see if there's something there for us. Have a beautiful day, even the beautiful wet day, and lots of love. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.